Hello， 大家晚上好，回来啦！今晚让我们来玩期待已久的《Alan Wake 2》。呀，顺便来调一下音量。想不到这没有出实体，看它上市的时候，我就默默的才发现，哈，它已经上了。也不属于美国限制居民进入美国。啊，同意。这个上次更新2023年5月23，有任何政策疑问，请通过电子邮件联络我们。啊，同意。光敏感警告：有闪烁及这个发光模式，如果有癫痫症的光癫痫的人啊，请立刻回避。其实还好啊，亮光确实有点太亮，不过还行。哦，熟悉的工作台。哎，他怎么没有调音量？哦，这里。哦，这里。这种时候都直接先砍班。降低低音不用，单声道不用。对白震动强度，调整对白直接控制器的回馈，建议和单声道搭配，以还原对白与敌人声音的方向性。什么意思啊？哦，如果你是单声道的话，可以用这个震动回馈去多一点判别敌人在哪。哦，需要说话者名称吗？应该不用吧。加一下好了，字幕背景。加一下好了，怕这个画面太黑或怎么样。删减裸露部分，怎么可以删减呢？就问这两把枪有什么差？就木头的纹比较高级一点而已。哦，好高级哦！一般就好了啦。但我觉得声音是不是调太小了？这个游戏的声音本身好像有点小。说了，好大声。
We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
字幕呢
？In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
喝脏水水，这个字幕好烂哦，它的反应好慢，它没有对准。啊？是这个光屁股的胖子，可以看你正面吗？他肚子太大了，看不到他的小鸡鸡。大家记得减肥啊！哦，不然你肚子太大哦，低头看不到小鸡鸡啊，看不到自己的小鸡鸡，可怜。哦，好亮！嗯？
Where'd he gone?
啊，我们不是艾伦吗？艾伦怎么在山上？如果是玩那个别尖叫我就死了。不知道如果现实人生这样。 在荒野裸奔到底是什么感觉？甩着自己的小鸡鸡，啊！救我！看他们不是来救我的。狩猎技。
Where'd
神术邪教。杀人诛心。艾伦又在睡。
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery.
大家到处杀人又不是你的错。
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night.
最新一集的夜拳。
So good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me.
夜拳这个节目真是长寿哎。
What happens when you go on work trips, Mom? Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
为什么两个一起喝咖啡啊？我也来一口。
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are, Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
这一次事件发生在巨府。
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
回城一邀请。
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
他说地图上会显示，没有啊？我们人在这。
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Raker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
When are those damn feds gonna show up, Mulligan?
Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! Hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton.
他们两个真欢乐。
Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place.
心灵
My
空
version
间，
of the Mind Palace technique.
他也是
To
超能力
sift
者
through。clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
太厉害了。
The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
OK。亮铺镇附近发生了连续凶杀案，被害人，所有被害人都在2010年被通报失踪，没有其他共通点。牙医穿刺伤，肿胀，手腕有淤青。老师身体肿胀，胸部严重受伤。商店老板有淤青，心脏被摘除啊，这是最后那一个嘛，就是那一个光屁股跑的，光屁股奔跑。这是什么游戏 ？Alan Wake 心灵杀手2。唯一的共同点就只有肿胀。左蘑菇头右蘑菇头的这种移动方式，好不习惯。
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting
进入
started.
心理空间不会暂时停止，所以要注意受到的威胁。哇哦！
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am.
这好玩的地方是什么地方？我也不知道哎，因为我才开始不过20分钟，我也不知道该说什么好玩不好玩。
You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old. Whoa.
不要小看这个一点点的高度，都可以把你腿摔断。
Fucking nature gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
在外面待太久了头会痛，你是宅男啊，只能宅在家里面。
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
啊？安装完成？那我现在在玩的是什么？为什么突然看到安装完成？哎，我到了。
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
这尸体居然没有被
The scene of the crime. We found him on the table.
野兽吃掉。
Nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
新鲜的。
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
有有小鸡鸡耶！大家真的不要变胖哦，肚子太大，那个小鸡鸡真的看不
Body is
到，
positioned
那好
on
可
the
怜哦。
table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
和之前的凶杀案一致。目标完，调查犯罪现场。去吧，继续调查。
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
这边说一个医学小知识：如果要从人的胸膛这样剖开，哦，那个人的力气应该大到爆炸。
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
调查犯罪现场了解被害的凶手。
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
多名凶手是，当时看到至少好歹有3个。
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
所以他不是那个商店老板，所以是
Yes, you probably know.
那居然是 FBI？
Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
所以他们应该都跟故事有关。
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. I think that's everything. For now.
"被害人凶手多个足迹，血溅
Nope.
No， 为什么桌上的血迹是跟多个凶手会有关系？
Indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. Right. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
哦，萨迦的能力比艾伦的还强啊！
Casey's favorite brand. Tastes terrible.
为什么凯西的喜欢的酒会在这儿？ 可以解释一下吗？大家，你跟他有什么关系？
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Hmm? 哦，那应该是出去，所以他现在一直不准我出去。
I'll be home soon. Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
开始通灵。
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
那么厉害！
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good.
左下角的图是代表说会有重要的线索。
Hey, well, I'll just wait here.
好吧，调查阿胡。嗯，该怎么看到 W 一堆 W？
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
为什么这张纸该一直扭曲？扭曲了一下。
A page full of text on one side. Not a
这是
printout.
恐怖游戏吗？是科幻悬疑恐怖游戏。
Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
可以在这边读原稿在哪里？原稿放在哪里？原稿。为什么侧写还有一个黄点点啊？侧写还没有完成吗？哦，原稿。
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
被伸手挖内脏。为什么你都会瞬移？那是他心灵空间。你可以想象这是他大脑在想事情。未来也可以尝试这么做，在打牌的时候想象有一个空间，可以猜透别人在打什么牌啊，你该怎么去克制，你手上的牌该怎么运用，就可以跟他一样强。
You made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
没有啊，我们没有遇到什么淹水啊。不是要掏他那个胸腔吗？查明犯
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
读这些文字感觉像讯息，有人在耍他们。
Huh. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
不是我伸手去掏哦，我还想说我们要伸手去掏，咦？
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thank you.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
开个门，弄得好像把门破坏掉了一
Nice
样。
town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
手电筒真的有用吗？拿出手电筒，没有亮，没有灯呢、那是派克呀。
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
还可以这样到处乱跑。
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey
我们一
hates
起
young
努力，
jokes
英
about
雄。
coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
哦，所以这次生武器还很麻烦哦，居然要找这些原稿。也没有用，反正我只有2片，我突然发现。所以刚刚那个有一边也可以往上爬，应该也有道具。
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
The
Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. Only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
为什么开门那么奇怪？那只能想，因为他们是 FBI，
With your technique, these
避免门后面有人闯入，不能正面开，要侧面，
I wasn't sure about taking a
这
case
样就不会被里面的人突然攻击。
thrilled to be here for this
只能这样想。
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
你就只想喝咖啡？
coffee have you had today, Charlie?
不知道，不在乎。
Don't know, don't care. How much did you have?
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float will
Oh dear.
all at this year's Deer Fest.
Cute.
Just a few more days. It's a nice looking float for sure.
美丽的风景。
This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what. It is
画质好好。今年的游戏，今年棒。
The FBI, welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. It's
谢谢。
Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing? Sure.
他说在里面还是在这附近？前面吃派。是吗？我人我还没有这里的地图，尴尬。
Who else to protect its citizens from the dangers of unsanitary conditions?
他让路了啦。熟悉的亮铺阵，两位。
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
非常合法，非常危险。
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying.
刚刚
That's all.
一个神秘的鬼脸。
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow.
Wow.
How did you put that together?
It's evidence.
我会超能力啊！
Hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
Wow.
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV.
店员这个螺丝从1代就这么省。
You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
阿里亚多。那我们不在巡路节前抓到人，非常的困难。
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. The wizard was always my favorite.
以前玩过《龙与地下城》。
Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
谢谢，他们2个帮我开门，真是绅士。
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Just here to
Anything you
pay
need?
my ticket.
Just, let us
Whenever
know.
you're ready
We
to
appreciate
take
the
my
support,
money.
Sheriff.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
然后那个女的声音好哑。
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
让我们来看看这个小鸡鸡。
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? There's writing on here. Can't make
心
it
脏
out.
还刻有字，看不懂。
How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
泡了数年的水，当然会浮肿喽。
This looks like text. A
身体
tattoo?
上也有奇妙的刺青。
Me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. They put up
自卫的伤口，就是那个被绑住挣扎的那个，不是那一个。
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
.还没检查完哦。查完了。
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
"巨斧湖。所以很明显，亮铺镇，哦呦，亮铺镇有2、4、6、7个，巨斧湖希望只有一个，巨斧湖，巨斧湖，巨斧湖，8个。
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
"哪种邪教？邪教的目的？其中谁牵涉了？ 灰面具不是邪教？可能吧，还是按这一个。拿完了？哎，不对，不对，不对。诶
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
尸体上有什么线索？有这个伤口，有挣扎的痕迹，神秘的文字。
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
手上原因不明，皮肤和心脏表面有诡异的刺青，胸腔里塞了一张原稿。胸腔里有张原稿。哦，不是伸手手哦。而且解剖这个验尸要戴手套啊，你怎么不戴手套？这么不卫生，干脆再舔一舔算了。
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
What? What? 诈尸了，胖胖诈尸。摔得鼻青脸肿。
need to get into the light. Now.
心灵空间无法使用，属于不安全的人或者就无法安全。
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
那有不能用吗
？Go.
vanished 章节完成。序章。这歌词不翻译一下吗？这歌词有好像当年那个烂歌一样，一直在重复。我跟随你进入黑暗。歌词看来应该是有一丝丝关系。
Have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
那另外一份原稿就消失了。在这儿。
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
就是我们被追的那一段嘛，他会咔嚓一声给你看神奇的开关，神奇的开关还在艾伦手上吗？
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you
Supernatural.
Now we can
超
figure
能
out a
力
way
事件，
forward.
超自然事件。
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
进不去哦。哎，进来了。邪教。邪教的目的，创造怪物。
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
Hmm.
缺好多东西，板子越钉越多东西，一个答案都没有。女警挂了。
I can't force it open. 'Can't be opened on this side.
那我还能去哪？门都被锁，这里还有一条路。住了。哎，你有什么想法吗？我们被困在这里耶。
Must be locked from the other side.
这里非常非常的安静，但是会有时候会有一些稀碎的声音。 就应该是把这个移开吗？出口不是吗？ 哦，查明奈丁格的去向。奈丁格的去向不就是去湖了吗？原稿都说啦。回到了巨斧湖啊，那我离不开啊。
It's not opening.
诶？我还漏剪了什么吗？哦，喂，而且你站在这边干嘛？动一下，你帮我去推开那个奇怪的。诶，我还以为这里有那个可以检查。
Can't be opened on this side.
喂，为什么无法离开？Help！ 外面没有人，救人二。
It doesn't budge.
还是我要用一个止血垫？就想问止血垫要怎么用？哇塞，我连用的道具都不会。按2下，好啊！现在我不止出不去，我连道具都不会用。难道是bug？不可能吧？
The heart is gone too.
哦，你终于说话了。
Take it with him?
那我们可以走了吗？
I can't get through this.
这里还有一
A
张。
dead man turned into a monster. light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future? There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
确认一下，还有没有其他？没有。那我们可以走了吗？
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay? Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
干得好，警长，这里就交给你们了。
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy.
They're a fine pair.
他们真是一对宝。
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You've only had a tour guide also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear.
Oh no, a bear.
Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh,
我们准备了钳
you
子，
think of everything. And
真的准备了真周到呢。
hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
91折，完全不想买。哎，警局，你们有没有什么线索可以给我啊？
Held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
喝完这一杯，再煮一回。
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
这里没有那个便当盒吗？地图也好啊。
this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
可怜，恐怖游戏的这个被关在这里面的都很可怜。
No, I don't. Do you have any
I can't
idea
get through
what
this.
you're causing me? What's a lie?
我知道你们有人在抽特首的卫生纸，我有在算，但会每天少一整卷。我们绝不允许偷窃，毕竟这里是警察局啊！谁会偷？哇塞，这卫生纸都要偷？怎么会有人疯到去算卫生纸有几卷？你是吃饱太闲吗？天哪！ 叫我吗？应该不是吧？你们的就是我们的 FBI 的权限。你在干嘛？混啊！哦，没有，这是档案室，抱歉，误会一场。我还想说偷偷在这边混。可是这个警局到底有，我到哪里都看得到咖啡，这咖啡无所不在。
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case? Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Hey, how's it going?
还不错，在这边溜达一下，毕竟这里应该会有。 现在在亮铺镇，亮铺镇总共会有7张。这真的找得到吗？这亮铺镇说小不小，说大不大。 哎，突然想到，当年危险的厕所，今年如何？
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had. Can't open this with my bare hands.
没有彩蛋哦。当年的厕所不是应该放个点东西吗？
Your finished drinking adventure starts here.
一直播放同一个，再播到最后终于不行了，唉，终究是派克呀。
Good to see you.
I'm not done here yet.
哎，不错不错，其实没有很大。民众休闲的小公园。
Quiet here now that Hubert and Hester flew over the Rainbow Bridge. Do you fellas ever miss them? Do you miss your parents? I know I do.
A lunchbox again.
哦，有了。
Who's leaving these out here?
你绝对想不到这些变得找这些真的很难。真感谢网络大神，我没有。 我没感谢网络大神，我们一步一脚印，踏踏实实的找。意外嘛，凶什么？他们最后还不是回来找你吃饭饭？凶屁凶哦！
Enjoy your day.
对，我说店家都关了嘛，所以应该不用进店家。你要急哦。
Hello. How are you?
Hi, thank you, and you.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
超老派回答法。
Merced won't roll over on the issues.
"要警局绕得到，绕不到那个后面。我们刚刚，我想想看，好像
Enjoy your day.
不行。
Hi.
哎，我要看上坡上得去，上不去。
I have things to do. And this is not the right way.
那就没有咯。便当盒只找到一个。这里应该都上不去。我看能不能走到后面停车场、拖吊场。啊，不行，门是锁着，过不去。这扇门吗？过不去。
Hello.
Welcome back. And did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
这里应该也可以让我们再找一下吧？那可是技能点呐、多么的重要！
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Hello.
Hello.
So what's good here? Any nice restaurants? I'm a bit of a foodie.
Well, the restaurants and shops in town are closed at the moment, unfortunately. They'll have a grand reopening right after Deer Fest, though. So if you're sticking around till then.
Oh, I don't think I am. Whatever a Deer Fest even is. Oh. Well, there's always our restaurant at your convenience.
Rest easy, buddy.
为什么女主角要一直到处摸路啊？她对路有什么特别的感情吗？其实她以前是个孤儿，被丢弃在山里面，她是被鹿养大的。
Good to see you.
Alright, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
Show 不知道是不是我的错觉，因为我觉得这里的这间旅馆的感觉， 有一种Control那时候那一间旅馆，是我记错了吗？因为我感觉这个空间规划很像。因为门牌号码，所以不敢保证，但感觉很像。
It doesn't budge.
FBI open up， 不要躲在里面了。
It's not opening.
嗯，不太一样，因为 Control 那一间旅馆是一条，想起来了，是一条线的，不是长这样的。好吧，没有办法找到更多的便当盒，我们走吧。7个便当盒只找到了1个。
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Alan Wake.
Tony mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
原本刚刚有这台白色的货车吗？哈，心脏。
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
凯西呢？凯西，他怎么人这么快就不见了？哦，你在这儿。这天很黑啊，你不要乱
The
走
writer。of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
真正的邪教。
They don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
哎，你们在这边干嘛
Hello there. How are you folks doing? Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business, fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
我妈织的这件
My
毛
mother
衣。
made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the
为
raccoon.
什么史蒂芬长得有点亚洲脸？
Real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
那凶杀案呢？
That's all for now.
一句都不提。哎，进来里面看看。发现明显的篡改痕迹，讯号被引导到不属于我们的发送器。我们已经修好，修好了。这一个到底是干嘛？监测火山？我想都不太像啊。
I'd be happy to get you VIP tickets into Coffee World.
啊
Just say the word.
Thanks, but I
不
don't
是在跟我
drink
说话。
We brew our own.
我开始说好，给我。
Casey.
Oh, now we're talking.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance.
这案子还有很多奇妙的地方，没有心脏跑来跑去的人就够妙了吧？
More of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
"你要往那走，对不对？我就去其他地方看一下。
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you too.
好吧，想不到我们 FBI 也有进不去的地方。这里是哪里？
A creepy twig sculpture?
哦，神秘的符号。嗨，陆兄。
I feel
好
bad
吗
for these guys.
为什么符号不？诶，两个向下的三角形，两个向下重叠的三角形啊。然后这是一上一下的三角形，我现在才发现三角形怎么那么多啊？两个向上的、向上的、向上的。哦，千变万化的三角形。如果有人跟我一样闯进来，这是给你的警告。他们说这座湖是火山湖、火口湖，在火山爆发形成的遗留下的，那根本不会故意为之。这座湖不是自然形成的，是刻意设计的。湖面下有一个神秘的机器。很阴谋论，他应该是住在这边，然后写这个阴谋论的东西吧？那相对的，三角形也太多了。
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
不知所措，请依下步骤：洗手，拿出鸡肉小碎一下。洗手，拿出鸡肉小碎一下。啊？哦 ，I know。洗手，洗手槽，洗手槽应该这一个吧？还是这个？不对，这不是洗手，洗手，所以是上上，洗手，上上上下，然后小睡一下。左右，看看我的理解对不对？上上不是个上上吗？洗手，鸡肉拿出冰箱退冰，小睡一下。洗手嘛，我要在这边洗手，所以我们在这边面向的就是这一个。它是交叠在一起的，刚才那不是交叠在一起。然后
Hey Casey, what's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
对啊，这个啊，然后没有哎、这个吗？然后是这个，小睡一下，这个没有错嘛。然后冰箱的是这个啊，奇怪，所以我想法错了。洗手啊，只有拿出冰箱退冰，小睡一下。
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Ah, 不是这3个吗？左右交叠，2个向上，上下交叠，然后再上下左右平行，对啊，还是把鸡肉拿出退冰，是这一个。还是放在这个冷冻箱里面，在保温箱里面。还是洗手错了，总是有一个错了吧？在说什么废话？还是洗手是在这边洗手？在这边洗手的话是左右，可以说斜的。可能洗手的地方错了，这样子。啊，洗手的地方错了啦。
Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade.
如果我们是树的一份子，什么都别拿。我是。
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
在那边胡乱走，我已经迷路了。9月3号周一，体质动物，猎人枪声。哦吼啊！是不是应该回去找凯西了？我已经扎死的迷路了。没事，有地图。地图不能开。我们要到凶案现场。我们现在在杂货铺。刚刚我们应该从女巫小屋走过来的吗？上锁在杂货铺嘛？杂货铺有2个重要的地点，有2个，我们把杂货铺调查一下。我们刚才应该从女巫这边来的吗？没关系，我们待会再去一下女巫，确认一下。所以等一下右转左转。正前方。是在这边。
This entire area is inside a caldera. This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
我觉得应该不是现在来的地方，因为所有的调查都是没有效果的。上锁的门旁边有一个线索没有看到，这重要地点没有反应。柜台这边嘛，没有反应。女巫小屋，后面。是女巫小屋又不一样。那我们一开始刚才那个探索的那间屋子是哪一间呢、女巫小屋，巨斧湖女巫所居住都要小心，她的魂魄可能仍然在这里徘徊，太可怕了。我会进去拜访一下。 啥都没，打扰了。啊，我们刚才是不是去这一间啊？我们联邦局转出来的嘛，然后就转到了这个杂货铺了，所以我们应该是这个地方。
Hey, Logan's birthday is coming up. I need toy ideas.
Toys. She's 14, Casey.
Okay, so what do I get her?
Get her a book. Something weird and dark. Maybe that'll get her back into reading.
艾伦的书不错，强烈推荐。为什么有时候地图都不给我反应啊？走过头了。这不是我喜欢进心灵空间看地图啊。每次我按左边的控制板，它都没反应，它不屌我。啊，找到你了，我们可以继续前进了。
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
哎，这个原本是好好的放着的吧？现场被破坏了。
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
安全。
Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
再把它变回尸体啊
Arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
被我干嘛？我们要走了吗？这里没东西了。他的大脚脚。去巨斧湖追击，跟随南烈的主机啊！我们跟着主机走吧，走吧。有时候真的很想知道，为什么 FBI 的所有作品啊 ，FBI 都不喜欢撑伞。打把伞有什么难的吗？哦，又是香香。全家就要搬走了，好难过，我还不来得及说我喜欢他。可是有什么用？要去更好的、更大的城市读更好的学校，谁会想待在亮铺镇这种烂地方？艾伦，我还是跟他说，他说谢谢，我伤心死了。谢谢你喜欢我，再见，这辈子都不见了。这里，哦，哎，我想说，为什么左半边那个 day 那个雨水会滴到荧幕？哎，酷。这里应该是他的秘密基地。
There's another lunchbox.
我知道这里的情况可能有些失控，但只要你感到害怕，就想想艾伦在守护着我们。艾伦只在搞吧？哎，切！女巫这里就啊，那时候啊，哎，那时候我们多走几步不就好了
？The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
哎呦！
I can feel something.
胆热了，还被吓我一跳，而且我举枪了。
Nightingale isn't far. I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold, like a doorway, leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
哎，这样才8张哎，那生一个叫12张，会不会太多啦？ 探索女巫少一代。巫少，所以我们要走过去绕一圈。女巫的大锅。 哦
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
答案提高。
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay.
Okay.
I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
要回小屋了。刚才乱走的后果，这里回小屋会这样不行。我们还是走原路回去最快。什么东西在上面？石头啊，树枝啊，一直滚下来。
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Hmm? 打开灯，连电灯开关都没有看到。
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
"在附近找到保险丝，会不会是那个桥过去啊？有了。
This fuse is busted.
Oh.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
人们不乱丢垃圾，怎么让你捡？哈哈，保温瓶怎么变成了这一次的储存啊？好怀念这咖啡保温瓶哦。这里是休息室。
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
"在森林的垃圾堆找到了保险丝，布满灰的动物骨头的大斧还要显眼。一只鞋盒，一只拖把和水桶，墙上一个海报，鞋柜的另一个原稿。然后是这张原稿嘛？啊，我怎么就进来了？解读原稿的含义。
Witch's ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words, the smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory, the words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
所以心脏上的文字我们也要，我们这样还不算理解了吗？诶，倒了一杯咖啡耶，桌上还有饼干，yummy。我还是没有解读解读原稿的含义，奇怪，该不算吗？那去通灵，侧写。再回凶案现场，还是再去交接一次？ 再去交接一次好了啦。对，灯是不是亮？哎，这个门怎么倒下来了？到里面。哦，路啊！难怪那边门是挡着，如果我们走那边就被路撞死了。我路也把我们撞开了。哎呦呦 ！What the fuck？ 天哪，好硬！
Occultist, a monster, like Nightingale.
止痛药可以使用止痛药进行止痛药会能减少叫生命。痛药，痛药下，没任何反应。用 哦，天哪！哇，这个的使用方法也太麻烦了吧？那这样子我还得把枪装上来哎。好大一个洞。树大便是美，鼠大便是美。去柜台找幸运女神。好。啊，705713717723，华盛顿乐透05030513172335，什么意思？看手相和水晶球占卜解梦022555101137。有3个线索。然后这四个号码已经都打叉了，所以这4个号码应该已经都是划掉了，所以我们应该从电话号码或者这一张乐透号码来找线索。我知道了，开头以7为开头。虽然我不知道为什么以7为开头，但是你看705就是057131372371，所以接下来是739。短管下杠。慢慢走向破门，枪准备好了，手电筒准备好的情况，他说不会来。 破败不堪，动物破坏巨响，异教徒雨衣守，我们是夜里的守望者。刚刚那一个嘛，但我还是没读懂原稿。哎，以前不是会回那个体力吗？哎，再等一下不回体力咯。这里是哪里？我们不如来这里这一个点好了。噔噔噔噔噔噔。做饭了，我就觉得好像方向有点怪。当然，正上方也有一个，这是什么？不知道这是什么？出租小屋，这里是哪里啊？这里是那旅馆吗？一下大锅，一下那个勺子，然后有捣药。我看吧，反正对。我才要说，
I need to head back.
反正走错路，他就会把我强制拉回来。那我们就一路往下。这一箱居然不能开！来到了这个露营地。 还是优服爱好者？你喜欢针织品吗？特别为你织的哦。老妈为我织的针织衣，让我在淋雨也不会感到寒冷。我正是有路哦，我想找到那最底看看。看到没？头卡天。
Figured all this out already. So this goes here, and that goes there.
为什么他突然帮我自己放了？我不用自己来了，他自己帮我放为什么
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
所以是我已经走过了，提前走过了，所以我就不用解了的意思，他就直接帮我放好吗？不然为什么我该进来没有，现在又有？女巫少俯视着大家，先是女巫现在心脏肉块。
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
那问题就是没有啊。
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
Once in a while, they played cards in the general store. The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
我才从那边刚离开。
I need to check the general store for the heart.
我背后就是杂货店，真好。 没有跑太远，还好。应该说我又走回来了。杂货店，杂货店，冷冻库在哪？哦，这里。哦，新鲜的心脏。海浪拍打在镜子另一头的远处。
Sounds literary, but what does it mean?
Meanwhile, they played.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here.
哦，好新鲜的感觉。
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
非常合理。
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
First sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps... But it is exciting.
太黑了，我怎么转都不知道我自己转到哪个方向了。我们是，我是不是从另外一个地方下水了？对，我下错水了。奇怪，我这一下水，怎么觉得，那这环境哪里怪怪的？记得时常储存进度哦。好哦，我现在就来存。
Good job, Saga. Now keep moving.
这个灯居然没办法保护我。这次的这个路灯不够坚挺。
line with the witch.
所以呢？我要把这个心脏放在这里。丢进去。
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
真的来到了交界地。
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo. Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
我是从这树洞走出来的吗？是游戏出错了。
What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
哎，这样一直消耗手电筒会死人呢。作家走进湖里，驱逐灰暗魅影。我闻到亮铺镇有高级小屋出租。我真的不知道我到底往哪个方向走，一切好迷糊。噔噔噔噔噔。作家又开始写作了。 文思泉涌。
Nightingale.
Trapped here. Who escaped? Danger.
Who is that?
这个幻影好像是艾伦
Looks
呢、
like they're coming in over a bad signal. Nightingale's badge.
"我能捡走这个吗？ 这里是那个一代那个神奇开关那个隧道最终点那里吗？哎，那画面好像是去拿那个神奇开关的地方。 Run!
Get to safety.
乱给到。不知道，先跑再说。感觉他在我屁股后面。乱。 我在哪？路在哪？我是谁？太黑了，我看不到。 那我还要跟他打，是吧？ 有事的话来这边打，这里空旷，看得够明显。被敲一个脑震荡。
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
I had to escape. In danger. The Dark Presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it. Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my
Eh?
fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The Dark Presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
13年过去。来几点？
In the dark, miles apart, made a promise that I'm coming out alive. Raging heart, went too far. I
时间不上不下的，不行了。听完这首歌休息了。太黑了，而且走来走去的，其实头好晕哦。而且我知道为什么会褒贬不一了。这一代为什么会褒贬不一？这一代太多的时间都在探索，这一代的解谜成分太高了，就是收集线索的成分太高，也不能说解谜，就是收集线索的成分太高了。不像一代这么的直觉爽快，这么快速。这不会每一章节结束都是一首新歌吧？每一首歌应该都跟这个章节或是下个章节有关呢？还是有吗？刚刚那一首《跌入黑暗》带发力引入黑暗，对啊，我们就是走进交界地黑暗呐、走进黑暗。可能是有关哦。 这一首歌也跟刚刚艾伦，我不知道有没有关系啊？因为刚才说黑暗控制了我嘛，取代了我啊。刚才不是有说一个空壳什么暗影魅什么什么的，那一瞬间太快了忘了。说空壳取代了他嘛，然后换他创作，改变了故事。然后艾伦醒了。所以刚刚那一幕应该是回到了世界，回到了真实世界，不是交界地了，离开交界地了。我觉得是有关的哦，歌应该是有关的。
Anderson, where did you go? All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
选择性调查淹水前的区域，调查。
Am I still? Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
没错，你出来了，
Should look around.
恭喜。
With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
潮水退了，就知道谁没穿裤子了。艾伦有。
Yeah. It's getting dark. You want the flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I have a light. And a gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Take your time.
"没什么新东西啊，都是漂流木。哦，有箱子。
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
"这些邪教徒连科技都玩起来了。
Victims as people.
还有办法再去更下面吗？啊，我们现在人在哪？我们现在人在这儿，所以上面这一区水，我们应该从这里嘛，所以 所以应该走这边，对不对？这一整区，私人小屋啊，这里一整区，女巫猎人小站呐、啊，蛮大的欸。所以这里是交界地。哎，不是，这里是巨斧湖畔。然后这里不能走，所以我们要从这样走过来，然后从交界地离开，才从这边走过去。Oh my god！ 我走，刚才真是白走一趟。这里能不能离开？上不去，死路。好，我们绕过去了。那今天也不会去探过去吧？今天先回到女巫小屋。喝咖啡记录。的确又怪怪的了。你可以按2下后退，快速转身。狗应该不会攻击我吧？大狗狗，它也是。哇塞！ 哎呀！故事不是这样的。被追。啊，可以休息吧？被这只大狗狗攻击。啊！有自动储存吗？我看一下是不是储存在大狗狗。就算不是大狗狗，也是在那个湖边呐。大狗狗。哦，先到这边吧。也有点晕。休息休息，我明天再继续啊。希望明天的体验会好一点。感谢大家今天晚上收看，我们明天见，拜拜。